welcome. My name's Diane. I've been teaching yoga for almost 18 years, practicing and studying all my adult life. I'm doing this video for all my lovely students that I've missed this last nearly getting on for 3 weeks now. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, get all your things ready, your mat, your yoga, clothes, togs, anything you want to use, and you all know how to adapt. My students know how to adapt. I will go through that. Okay, so we're going to begin in Tanasana, the mountain pose, good for posture. Posture is very important, so standing tall and straight, straight spine, tailbone tucking in, shoulders round and down, big toes together, heels apart, arms away from your sides, palms out. Draw your abdomen in and up and lift your chest. So we're going to do our pranayama, deep breathing, oxygenating our blood, giving us more energy, but also calming our mind, getting us ready for our yoga. So breathing deeply in through the nose, all the way down to the lower abdomen, holding the breath there. And then breathe all the way back up through the chest cavity, out of the mouth, in a fairly forceful exhalation. So continue with this breathing pattern in your own time, eyes closed. Just gently tuck your chin towards your chest as you're breathing in, partially closing the back of your throat and as you're breathing out. So you can really hear your rhythmic breathing, like listening to the sea in a seashell. As you're breathing in, you'll feel your chest gently inflating. As you're breathing out, you'll feel your chest gently deflating. So slow, deep breathing, holding the breath at each end. This is Ujjayi breathing, also a good time to say your daily prayer and or affirmation. And then slowly opening your eyes. We're going to gently forward bend. You might want to inch your feet out a tiny bit. And now close your eyes as you just feel everything releasing and relaxing. Relax your neck muscles so your head is hanging down and loose. Feel that lovely stretch on the backs of your legs, on your hands straight. Feel all the vertebrae in your spine releasing and relaxing. Releasing, slowly coming up into Tanasana, dropping your head, arching your back, hands together in prayer above your head. Then breathing into your mid-chest cavity, just gently dropping your head back, gently arching your back to begin. Releasing, slowly coming down. Chin on chest as you come down. This time we'll get hold of our big toes, of our thumb and our fingers. They're both soft. If you can't quite reach your toes, don't force yourself down. Just relax as far as is good for you. And no more. Still feeling everything gently loosening and lengthening. Releasing your toes, coming up into Tanasana, dropping your head, arching your back, hands together in prayer above your head. And this time drop back a little bit more than you did the first time, so you can feel that gentle arch on your spine there. Breathe more into your upper chest. Releasing, coming down, last forward bend. So there shouldn't be so much of a pull on the back of your legs, on your hamstrings. Normally we place our hands underneath our feet, but if you prefer, just rest them on the top, as we're all quite wanting to keep our hands nice and clean. So still relaxing down, just allowing everything to finally loosen and lengthen. Ready for our yoga. So your knuckles are to your toes, fingers pointing towards your heels. Releasing, coming up. Last back bend. So we're going to drop all the way back this time. So push your hips forward, relax back. Fingertips to the ceiling if you want to take it further. Take your arms back as well, feeling that nice arch on your spine. Nice chest opening. slowly release it, coming up. Keeping that meditative state of mind, we do tree one balancing posture. So strong left leg, bringing your right leg up. So if you just help it up into position right at the top of your thigh if you can. Strong connection there, hands in prayer by your heart centre. Nice straight back, relax your shoulders. Keep the same focus point as you breathe in and bring your fingertips up to the ceiling. And then opening your palms to form the branches of the tree. Bringing your palms back together, lower your palms and lower your leg. And we do that on the other side, so strong right leg, bringing your left leg up, so strong connection, hands in prayer by your heart centre. Nice straight back, relax your shoulders, focus your eyes. Breathe in as you bring your fingertips up to the ceiling. And then opening your palms to form the branches of the tree. Bringing your palms back together, lower your palms, lower your leg. Okay, so we're going to finish our warm-up, Suryana Namaskara, salutes to the sun. Now when I do my practice, I do 6, but for this video, I'll just do 3. So if you want to do more, obviously you can just press the pause button and then you can do as many as you like. Okay, so we're going to do the first one slowly together. I may look not quite right because I'm still recovering from my broken wrist, so I can't wait there well. Okay, so we're going to begin. Breathing in, breathe out, hands down, breathing up and back. Forward bending, right leg back, looking up, breathing in, left to join it, plank position, knees, chest, chin, swoop through your hands, arching your back, looking up, breathing in, tailbone up into down dog, pushing your heels down, right foot back, left to join it, forward bending, up and back, onto the left side to complete, so you're folding back, folding forward, left leg back, right to join it, plank, toes are bent curves, so knees, chest, chin into up dog, tailbone up into down dog, left leg back, right to join it, forward bending, up and back. On to our second one, breathing in, breathe out, hands down, breathe in, up and back, forward bending, right leg back, left to join it, plank, toes of 8 curves into up dog, tailbone up into down dog, right leg back, left to join it, forward bending, up and back. Straight onto the left side, so you're folding back, folding forward, left leg back, right to join it, plank, toes of 8 curves into up dog, tailbone up into down dog, left leg back, right to join it, forward bending, up and back. Third one, I won't talk through this one, you can go at your own pace, don't forget to link your breathing with your movements. Another relaxing forward bend, bringing your breathing back to normal. If you've got a drink handy, have a drink. I forgot to get one. Okay, so we're going to begin the next section with a wide leg squat. So wide leg position, toes tucking out, nice straight back, relax your shoulders. Breathe in as you come up onto your toes, lifting your heels. So good for your calf muscles, good for your ankles. Relax your heels back down. Big circle with your arms up to the ceiling, palms together. Lower your palms, breathing out. Again, nice big inhalation as you bring your arms up. Lower your palms, breathing out. Keep that flowing. After this one, next one, each time you bring your palms down, squat down just that little bit lower. Little bit lower. And lower still. Swap your right palm on your inner thigh, left over your head, pull with that top arm, lovely stretch on your side. And we're just going to flow from side to side. Still got that nice inner thigh stretch with your squat. Nice little hip opener, strengthening your knees. Last one, now we're going to take it back. Opposite palm on your inner thigh. So almost as if you're going to pat yourself on the back. Nice little twist on your spine. Nice movement on your waist. Last one, hands in prayer. Breathe in as you straighten up to the ceiling. Lift up out of your rib cage. Lower your arms, shoulder height. Keep a wide stance, ready to do some warriors, beginning with warrior 2. So back toes are tucking in, front toes to the right. Bend your front knee, push down into a low stance. Strong, straight arms, looking over your front fingertips. A strong warrior. Breathe into your lower chest cavity, really pull your hips to the front. So right hip forward, left back. Feel all that power surging through your arms, through your fingertips. But just relax your shoulders down, nice long neck. Push down a little lower if you can, so we're holding, firming and strengthening our arms. Also good for your neck. And as you hold, don't let that back arm drop down. Relax your arms, toes to the front. Get rid of any tensions. Keep a wide stance. Arms back up at shoulder height, warrior 4. So back toes are tucking in, front toes to the right. Bend your front knee. Push down, low stance. Back arm on your back leg. Turn your front palm to the ceiling. Just bring your fingertips up to the ceiling. Look up at your palm. Back fingers just to the back of your neck. Now you can stop here or full posture. Slide your back hand past the back of your knee. So now you're arching your back. Curl your front arm over your head, palm down. So you're looking up at your palm and back. Keep your hips to the front. Feel that nice arch on your spine as your head drops back. Nice movement on your neck. Just breathe shallowly into your upper chest. And then releasing, coming up. Lower your arms, toes to the front, inch your feet in for balance. Little forward bend, so just swishing your arms underneath. Coming up, hands in prayer above your head. Lower your hands to your heart centre. Back up at shoulder height, and we're going to repeat those warriors on the other side, beginning with Virabhadrasana Dvaya. So back toes are tucking in, front toes to the left. Bend your front knee, push down into a low stance, keeping a straight spine. Strong, straight arms, looking over your front fingertips. A strong warrior. Breathing into your lower chest cavity, really pull your hips to the front. So right hip back, left forward. Keep your arms strong and straight, but just relax your shoulders down. Nice long neck. Make sure that back arm stays up at shoulder level. Push down a little lower if you can. Release your arms, toes to the front. Get rid of any tensions. Keep a wide stance. Arms back up at shoulder height. Ready to go into warrior four. So back toes are tucking in. Front toes to the left. Bend your front knee. Push down. Low stance to begin with this one. And then back arm on your back leg. Turn your front palm to the ceiling. Just bring your fingertips up to the ceiling. Look up at your palm. Back fingers just to the back of your knee, nice and gentle. Stop here if this is enough for you. Full posture, slide your back hand past the back of your knee, so now you're arching your back. Curl your front arm over your head. You could do that little wave movement with your palm, almost like you're dipping your fingers in treat or honey. Nice chest opener, so good for your heart, good for your lungs. And then slowly releasing, come back up. Lower your arms, toes to the front, inch your feet in, little forward bend. So just swishing your arms underneath. Coming up, hands in prayer above your head. Lower your hands to your heart centre. Back up at shoulder height. We're going into Trikonasana, the triangle. So back toes are tucking in, front toes to the right. We're going to breathe in, lift up. Pull forward, coming over, place your hand wherever feels best for you on your outstretched leg. And then really open your chest, shoulder back, looking up. So you're stretching up with that top arm. Just move your top shoulder back and away from your ear. Lengthen your neck away. Keep your legs straight. Push your front knee all the way back. As you hold and relax, you might feel you can open your chest just that little bit more to the front. Feeling that nice stretch on your side from your hip. And then releasing, slowly coming up. Lower your arms, toes to the front. Get rid of any tensions. Keep a wide stance, arms back up at shoulder height, ready to go into reverse triangle on the same side. So back toes are tucking in, front toes to the right. If you've got any back issues, even though this is very good for your spine and back muscles, some back issues, it may not suit. If so, little gentle high one like this, or maybe a bit low if it's not too bad, okay? Otherwise, full posture, we're going to breathe in, lift up. Keep that lift, rotate around, back arm on your back, so right arm. Pull forward, getting your spine into the right position to allow you to lower your hand down, low on your shin or foot, preferably outside of your ankle. Slowly fold into your leg, open your chest, shoulder back, tuck your lower hip in and under. Lastly, lift up with your top arm, look up, pull up, fold in. And you'll feel that lovely twist on your spine, twisting all the toxins out of your spine. So rejuvenative posture. Slowly release back to the front. Inch your feet in. Little forward bend. So just swishing your arms underneath. Coming up, hands in prayer above your head. Lower your hands to your heart centre. Back up at shoulder height, and we're going to repeat that on the other side. So back toes are tucking in, front toes to the left. We're going to breathe in, lift up, pull forward, coming over, place your hand wherever feels best for you, and then really open your chest, shoulder back, looking up. Keep your legs straight, push your front knee all the way back, pull back with your back little toe, and just enjoy that nice chest opening. Breathing into your lower chest cavity. And releasing, coming up. Lower your arms, toes to the front. Get rid of any tension. Ready for the next posture. Paravita Trikonasana. So back toes are tucking in. Front toes to the left. We're going to breathe in, lift up. Keep that lift, rotate around, back arm on your back, so left arm, pull forward, open up all your vertebrae to allow you to lower your hand down low, preferably outside of your ankle. Slowly fold into your leg, open your chest, shoulder back, Tuck your lower hip in and under. Lastly, lift up with your top arm. Look up, pull up, fold in. It's a beautiful movement on your spine and back muscles. Slowly release, come back up, inch your feet all the way in. Pause for a drink of water. Forgot mine. And we're going to go on to a balance. Okay, so the balance we're going to do today, nice balance, is from Dhanurasana, the standing bow. So we're going to bring our left leg up. Get hold of your foot wherever feels best for you. Maybe your ankle, top of your foot, or even your toes. Opposite arm up towards the ceiling. Lock your standing knee in. Breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly folding over, leading with your chest. Pull hard back on your back hand to bring that leg up, back and away from you. Pull your toes up, arm outstretched, or Yoga Mudra. Coming up just as nice as you went in. Lower your foot, lower your hand, and we do that on the other side. So strong left leg, so strong right leg, bring your left leg up. So get hold of your foot wherever feels best for you. Knees together, opposite arm up towards the ceiling. Lock your standing knee in. Breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly folding over, leading with your chest. Not too far with your chest though, it's just gently barreling. So if you look at yourself, it should be a nice bow shape from the back of your head all the way round your spine, round your leg to your toes. So either arm outstretched or Yoga Mudra, whichever one you prefer. Come up just as nicely as you went in. Lower your foot, lower your hand. Okay, so stay at the top of your mat. We're going into down dog to finish our standing postures. So feet just a little apart. Breathe in as you bring your arms up to the ceiling. Just touch your fingertips together and then swallow dive all the way down. Fold over your straight legs. Concave your back looking up. Leave your hands at the top of your mat. Bend your knees now. Step or jump into down dog. We're going to hold our down dog. Push on your palms. Pull your tailbone back. Feeling that lovely sort of ripple on your spine and back muscle. Beautiful stretch out there. If you've got any back issues, this is a good one to do. You're all supported, but you've got that lovely stretch. You're trying to get your heels flat down on the mat. If they're up higher, you could just do this movement to try and get them down, or maybe bring them in a little bit. If you've got tight hamstrings, you may not get them flat down, so you just do the best you can. So of course this is good for upper body strengthening, good for your heart and lungs, good for your brain, more blood nourishing your brain. We're going to release into up dog or hanging up dog. This is hanging up dog, so your legs are up. This is up dog, your legs are down. So both, you're still getting some upper body strengthening. Nice arch on your spine, nice chest and hip opening. Push back into Balasana, pose of the child. So that's arms down by your sides, hands by your feet. If you're feeling it on your wrist, just slowly and gently rotate your wrist. Slowly come up, sitting back on your heels. Come around to the front. We're going to do some little leg stretches. Wide leg position. If you've got a problem with your back, raise your spine an inch, maybe a cushion or a blanket under your tailbone. Okay, so link your fingers above your head, pulling up with the right, pulling up with the left, up, up. Turn over your left leg, not doing mirror image for this one. Concave your back, look up, and then slowly relax your chest towards your thigh. Head towards your foot. Push your knee down, push your thigh down, get that good stretch. If you have got a problem with your back, stay here. Otherwise, we're going to use our breathing. So breathing in, breathe out, come down a little bit more. Again, breathing in, breathe out, come down a little bit more. Once more, breathing in, and all the way down as flat as you can. Feeling that strong stretch out on the back of your leg, on your hamstring. Releasing, coming up, link your fingers, pull out and up to the ceiling. We'll do that on the other side. So pulling up with the right, pulling up with the left, up, up, up. Turn over your right leg or the other side, hold wherever feels best for you. Concave your back, looking up. Slowly relax your chest towards your thigh. Head towards your foot. Push your knee down, push your thigh down. If you've got back issues, stay here. Otherwise, breathing in. Breathe out, come down a little bit more. Again, breathing in. Breathe out, come down a little bit more. Once more, breathe in. And all the way down. Releasing, coming up. Link your fingers all the way up. Legs together. We're going to fold over both legs. More work for your back muscles. If you've got back issues, be very mindful of your lumbar region. Anything twinges, stop, come up. Okay, so breathe in, lift your rib cage up, up, up. Keep that lift, slowly fold over, hold wherever feels best, concave your back. And then come down from the small of your back, lower ribs, upper ribs. Head towards your feet, not curling to your knees. Push your knees down, push your thighs down. We're going to use our breathing, but you can stay here if this is enough for you. Breathing in, breathe out, come down a little bit more. Again, breathing in, breathe out, come down a little bit more. Once more, breathe in, all the way down. Just relax. Releasing, coming up. Link your fingers, breathe in as you straighten up. Lift up out of your rib cage. Twist, look over your right shoulder. Come back, breathe in, lift up, other side. And releasing, lower your arms. Bend your knees. We're going into Baddha Konasana, the cobbler. Bring the soles of your feet together. Get hold of your ankles, pull your heels in, get hold of your toes and just make sure you're on both sit bones. So although you're holding your toes, don't lift them up. So nice straight back, relax your shoulders. Now we're just relaxing. Now we've relaxed, we're going to help our thighs down by squeezing your thigh muscles. Really help those thighs down. Really good stretch out on your inner thighs. Nice little hip open. Bring your hands behind, gently push, and you'll find you can get your thighs down a lot further down than when you're holding your toes. Good for your knees as well. So don't relax, keep that going, keep that work going, work those thighs down. And release. Now we're going to lie back. I'm going to swivel round on my mat. Do the same if you've got your mat the same as mine. So we're going to bring our legs back into the cobbler position, so that soles of your feet together, but we're lying down. Just make sure you're nice and comfortable. Just make sure your hips feel comfortable, your shoulders, your feet are together. You can't help your feet up now. So if you just sort of walk your feet up, they will go a lot higher. Place your hands on your inner thigh, gently ease them down. You've got a gap between your back and the mat. If you find that uncomfortable, tilt your pelvis up and towards you and that gap will go. Okay, so bring your hands into prayer, wrists on your chest, fingers pointing up. We're going to do a nice breathing sequence, linking our breathing with our arm movements. I hope you've all got enough room above your head. I hope I have. Okay, so we're going to breathe in as you bring your fingertips up to the ceiling. Breathe out as you lower your arms over your head onto the floor at the back. Again, breathe in as you bring your fingertips up to the ceiling. Breathe out as you lower your wrists back onto your chest, hands still in prayer. Breathe in as you bring your fingertips up to the ceiling. Breathe out as you lower your arms over your head onto the floor at the back. So really let those arms relax all the way down. Very good for loosening up your shoulders. So just continue with that in your own time, eyes closed. So you're linking your breathing with your arm movements. Nice, slow, deep breathing. Hold the breath at each point. Visualise your breathing. One last round. Finish when your wrists are back onto your chest. When you have finished, bring your knees together. Bend your knees up. Get hold of your knees. Keep your toes together. Bring your knees out to the side. Bring your arms through. Get hold of your feet, soles of your feet. Turn your feet up to the ceiling. Pull gently down just so that your knees are each side of your rib cage. And this is a nice inner thigh stretch again, nice little hip opener. And this is called Happy Baby. So lots of happy babies in my yoga session. Release your hands, bring your knees together. Link your fingers so we're in a good position now to give our backs a little massage. So just hug your knees in first and then just a little circle with your knees in one direction. Little bit of downward pressure. Then in the other direction. And then just rock your knees from side to side. Head in the opposite direction, optional. I stopped rocking my head from side to side when I got that terrible vertigo. So giving your back a nice little massage. If you're ever suffering with your back, do this on a hard surface to feel and get the benefit. Okay, lower your feet down, feet flat, arms down by your sides. We're going into the half wheel. So push, push on your hands. Now, Joey, lift your pelvis up towards the ceiling, bringing the small of your back up off the mat. Make sure your shoulders are comfortable, still down, so you can breathe all the way down into your lower abdomen, nice and gentle. So gentle therapeutic asana, if you've ever suffered with your back, good one to practice. Slowly relax down vertebrae by vertebrae. Once your back is down, bring your feet in nearer. Come up a little bit higher, placing your hands on your waist, fingertips to navel, thumbs on your back. Tuck your elbows well in. So up a bit higher now. You're just beginning to roll onto your shoulders. Your chin is just lightly locking into your chest. So now breathing into your upper chest cavity. It's just resting on your chest, it's not looking. So you can now feel that nice arch on your spine. A nice little stretch on the fronts of your thighs, your quadriceps, strengthening your knees and opening up your heart chakra. Relax your hands, relax your back. Down. When your back is down, bring your feet a little nearer. Come onto your toes this time as you lift up. Reach forward. Get hold of your heels. Stay holding your heels. And now you're going to really push up. Last position. So really bring those hips up. Feeling that nice hip opener. You're just rolling onto the tops of your shoulders. Your chin is now just gently locking into your chest, which is a good thing. This regulates your thyroid gland, which in turn regulates your weight. So keep it moving up, up, up. Feel all the vertebrae in your spine releasing and relaxing. Keep pushing up, 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 up. Relax your hands, relax your back. Bring your feet up. Feels a bit hard on the feet sometimes, but good foot exercise. Relax your feet back down. We're coming back up into the second position. So it's hands on your waist, fingertips to navel, thumbs on your back. Tuck your elbows well in. We're going to do a little variation. If you feel it's not for you, stay as you are. So keep a strong left leg. Bend your right knee, straighten your leg up to the ceiling. Straight leg, straight toes. Release your leg down, bend your knee, hips back, and we do that on the other side. So strong right leg, bend your left leg up, straighten your leg up to the ceiling, straight leg, really pull that thigh. Oh, I forgot on the other side, just push your heel up and you'll get that extra stretch. Normally it's pointed toe, extra stretch, heel up. Bend your knee, replace your foot, realign your hips, relax your hands, relax your back. Now if you want to try the full wheel, lower body just the same.